What is going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into my channel. This video is going to be about the Turtle Wax Ice Seal and Shine. This is the new formula featuring the SiO2 technology. The previous Seal and Shine, which a lot of people have used and love, did not contain the SiO2. So this new and improved formula does, and we just started seeing this on the shelves here in the Canadian market not too long ago. So I'm going to be applying this to my daily driver Jeep Grand Cherokee, and we're going to be applying it using the recommended methods, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on ease of application and all that kind of stuff as well. Before we get started here, guys, I just wanted to mention that I'm not sponsored by Turtle Wax in any way, shape, or form. I went out and purchased this product myself, so this will be an honest, unbiased review. And if you like detailed content, please hit that subscribe button, and that way you'll stay up to date with all my future videos. Alright guys, thank you. So I'm going to apply it on all of the exterior surfaces except for the rubber on the tires. So paint, glass, trim, it's all going to get a coating of this stuff. And right off the bat, we're going to apply 2 coats, 1 hour apart. And that's mostly going to be just for the purposes of ensuring optimal coverage. It doesn't necessarily say to do that on the bottle, but that's just a habit I have developed over the years for all sealants and waxes. And another thing, guys, before I get started applying this, please, if you like this kind of content, if you like detailing videos and honest reviews, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments about how you've experienced or what kind of experience you've had with Ice Seal and Shine, let me know as well. As well as if you have any criticisms with my style of review videos, let me know. I'll work on improving that stuff. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna apply this to my Jeep. This is a 2020. It's I've prepped the surface by doing a full wash, dried it, we clay barred it. After clay barring it, I did a 50-50 IPA wipe down to get rid of most of the previous protection that was on here. And as you can see through the light in the back, there might be a little bit of light swirls on this, but it's, for the most part, it does not require a paint correction. And the light swirls that I might have were from the dealership before I picked up the vehicle, but I don't think that's going to impact the longevity or the functionality of this particular product. So if you have heavily swirled paint, they do want you to do a paint correction first or surface prep. So keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys back in so I can give you a quick demonstration of my application method, or application method number 1. So I have my wax applicator pad here, which is slightly saturated with the Seal and Shine. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one panel at a time and kind of wipe the product on. First going in one direction. So we're going to go back and forth across 1/2 or 1/3 actually, I should say, of the hood. Don't even have you guys in frame. I do apologize for that. So I'm going to come across. I'm going to do all the paint work first and then follow up on the plastics after. So just come across and just smoothly apply. Go over here, same thing. Slight overlapping motions. And I would recommend doing this on a cooled surface. It's just going to make the process go by a lot easier and smoother, and you're not going to have to work against a blazing hot vehicle to get this done. The bottle doesn't actually, I'll show you guys the bottle, doesn't talk about a cure time or letting it sit on the panel for too long. As you can see, it's meant to be a kind of wipe on, wipe off application. So I have a new Supreme Shine microfiber towel with the tags ripped off, and I'm just going to wipe the panel down. I should mention that Turtle Wax does say on the back of their bottle that you may exhibit slight streaking with this product, and I think that's due to all the different components that are in there. So the carnauba, the SiO2, and the synthetic sealants all mixing together, which could cause some streaking. So far, I don't see any streaking at all. I do see a few water spots that I may have missed drawing a few spots, so I'll take care of those in a few moments. But on the initial wipe off, I don't feel like I'm gonna need to moisten this microfiber because it seems to have come off pretty nicely. And the immediate difference that I'm noticing right now is that as I'm wiping this stuff off and gliding across the paintwork, it's getting a lot slicker and the microfiber is gliding a lot easier, which I kind of expected something like that because most of these sealants and SiO2 hybrid products will do that. So that's pretty much it for the wipe down. Like I said, I'm not seeing any streaking at all. So I'm pretty pleased about that. And that will do it. So that is one application method which I actually like a lot because I was testing it out to see if I was going to get any kind of streaking. And I'm not a big fan of spraying products on and getting overspray and letting it dry. I like this application method of spraying it onto a wax applicator. I was afraid I might get some hazing and streaks, but that doesn't seem to be the case. If you want to use the more traditional method of spraying the product onto the panel, I'd recommend only 1 or 2 sprays per panel. So on this fender, I would do 1 spray over here, 1 over here, and that's about it, guys. Okay, so I just demonstrated one application method, which was spraying the product onto a wax applicator pad and spreading it in a cross-hatch pattern across the paintwork. You could do it that way. I didn't experience any streaking with that method, which I was extremely pleased with. The more traditional way of doing it is to take a panel like this and give it 1 spray and 2 sprays just down like that. So this is the front left fender, and 2 sprays is all you need on a panel like that. Then you're going to take your microfiber and you're going to kind of work the product in a little bit. Getting a lot slicker like it did the first time. And I'm going to show you a quick example of why I don't prefer this method and I don't recommend you guys do this method. After the initial application, you're going to take a clean microfiber and a new clean microfiber, and you're going to buff off any of the residue. And I feel like I'm actually getting some streaking doing it this way. You're getting a little more product on because it's not as controlled when you're just spraying it on like this. But the real reason I prefer my method of applying this, which is using the wax applicator, is when you spray it on, it's not as controlled. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm going to try to get a shot here that will show this, but let's see if it'll focus. But I got overspray. Yeah, there you go. Overspray on the hood that I just took care of moments ago. And that seems to be something that's a big problem when you're doing the spray-on type of application. And with most ceramic or SiO2 products, those, if you miss wiping off that overspray, it could become a pain to wipe off after. So I'd recommend sticking with the applying it to a wax applicator, applying it to the paint, and then coming in with a clean microfiber after and taking off all the residue. Okay guys, with that being said, I'm going to finish off the rest of the truck. Okay, so I just finished applying the Seal and Shine. And like I said earlier, I applied it to every square inch of the exterior surfaces except for the rubber on the tires. I did the rims. And upon initial application, I found that it was much better to apply the product onto a microfiber applicator and spread it out that way, follow it up with a clean microfiber towel to get rid of the residue. And using that method, I didn't get any streaking whatsoever. However, using the spray on wipe off method, I did get some streaking, so that's something to keep in mind, guys. But overall, I'll give you guys kind of the side shot here. In person, it does look a lot glossier to me, especially the metallic content of the base coat starting to come through a lot better than it was before. Again, it's probably not going to reflect much on camera, but in person it is looking a lot better. As a matter of fact, guys, if you have experience using this product, please let us know in the comments below how you found the gloss levels, the longevity, the ease of application, all that kind of good stuff. So 2 coats were applied using the same application methods, and I waited about an hour between coats. So I'm gonna give this about 12 hours of cure time, even though the bottle itself doesn't specify anything about a cure time. I'm gonna be going on a trip tomorrow, about a 4 to 5 hour drive through the mountains, so the front end is just gonna get plastered with bug guts, so we'll see how those clean up. And then when it's time for the first wash in about a week or 2, we'll see how easily the grime comes off without doing a contact wash, so we'll look out for that as well. But there it is, guys. There's how it looks. Glass was the one thing I was kind of afraid of in terms of streaking, but I didn't really find any issues with streaking. As long as you don't apply too much product, you're good to go. Even if you do get a little bit of streaking, just follow up with a slightly damp microfiber and it'll take care of all of that. So I finished off the look with a little bit of hot shine tire dressing. Of course, wiped it away with or wiped off the excess with a throwaway microfiber towel so we don't get overly glossy look and tire sling and all that kind of stuff. But there you have it, guys. We'll do an update video in 3 months, 6 months, and then if it lasts longer than that, we'll continue. My initial kind of expectation of this product is about 3 months, because we're going to go through huge temperature fluctuations here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's going to get pretty cold, so we'll see how it does in a actual real world test. Alright guys, stay tuned. Guys, I wanted to show you what the water beating and water behavior looks like. It's drizzling right now. This is 5 days after application, and on the passenger side quarter panel, as you can see, nice tight water beads, consistent water beads all throughout. And I do apologize for doing this at night, but you kind of get the idea. And it was actually while I was editing the video that I realized that I didn't have any shots showing the water beating.